Hi there, this is Becky Murdoch, and I wanted to take a few minutes about how we can use these incredible incentives and new announcements that 31 has given us and not just look at it at booking parties and increasing our PV, but really changing our mindset to look at every opportunity as an opportunity to sponsor new people and to grow our team. So I used to be a high school English teacher, and that meant every time I walked into the bookstore, every time I watched a TV show or I had a conversation with someone, I was always looking at it through a teaching lens, seeing how it could be a benefit for my classroom. I would walk into Target and I would see something in the dollar spot and I would immediately think, oh, that would be perfect in this place in my classroom. That would help this area of my classroom. And it's the same thing with sponsoring. I was looking at things through a teaching lens, and now I want to encourage us to look at things through a sponsoring lens. So that way when 31 is offering something like double hostess credit or a leadership incentive trip, we're not looking at it and thinking, how is this going to benefit my party calendar or help me increase my PV? But we really have that sponsoring lens and that sponsoring mindset, and we're thinking, how is this going to help grow my team? How can I have a conversation with a prospective team member about what this could mean for them and their commission and their hostess rewards? And so I really want to challenge us to, whenever we see things on Facebook or incentives, when someone's posting something about wanting to go to Maui, but it's just out of the budget, that our sponsoring lens would kick in and we would immediately start thinking about how to have a conversation with someone and be relational with someone. So with that in mind, when I heard that we were having double hostess credit, there were 3 groups of people that I targeted. And what I want you to see is that the first conversations that I had about double hostess credit had nothing to do with booking more parties. It was all about growing my team and offering the opportunity. So the first group that I targeted were my current March hostesses, and I was letting them know that there was double hostess credit, but I wasn't doing that so they would get excited about collecting more orders. I was doing that because then I followed up and I offered them the opportunity, and I let them know that they could earn double hostess credit and they could earn commission. And I wanted to see who from there was going to be interested in starting their own business, and that way we could use their March to start their business strong. The second group of people that I targeted were last year's double hostesses. So if you're a seasoned consultant and you remember our last double hostess credit, this is a great group of people to target because they had a rockin' party already for double hostess credit. So they might be interested not only in hosting a party, but maybe joining our team, starting their own 31 business and getting double hostess credit. So those were the 2 groups of people that I targeted. The last group that I targeted were my dream team list, and that's just a plain piece of paper that I have, and it has a list of names of people that I think would love to be part of 31, have expressed interest before, or could really use the sisterhood. And I reached out to all of them to let them know that if they wanted to start their 31 business this month, that their launch party would be double hostess credit, and so that was a great opportunity for them. So you'll notice that I had those 3 conversations, or had those 3 types of conversations, and it wasn't about booking parties because I was looking at it through a sponsoring mindset. Now with all of these conversations that I'm having, and the thing I want to encourage all of us to do is really to focus on the relationships. I see a lot of people and they'll just maybe post something on their personal page or in their VIP group or on their business page, and there's not a magical post or a Facebook script that's really going to be as beneficial as sitting down and having a conversation with somebody over Messenger, over text message, a phone call, taking them out for a cup of coffee. And so what I would encourage you to do when you're having these conversations is really to keep her in mind, listen to her, let her ask questions, and be honest with her to let her know how 31 and all of these incentives could help better her life and grow your team.